This Pokemon amateur stopped by CGC Cards to learn a little more about collecting and grading Pokemon. All right, we're back here at CGC. We got Matt, their Pokemon expert, I hear.
I am, yeah.
He's here to teach me a thing or two and open this box and walk me through it. So, first of all, I can't read it, so what kind of box is this?
So it's the Japanese 151 set. So 151 is homage to the original 151 Pokemon, the original Pokemon that came out when the game debuted in '96. So nostalgia set is what this is about.
Right on. And the biggest card we're chasing would be Charizard?
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
Charizard, yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. Well, let's
slice her open. Let's go. The Japanese release is always first, and the English one comes second.
Right on. All right, you start us off.
All right,
Show
let's
us
go.
how you do it. So this is a game, obviously, right?
Of course.
Card game.
Yeah.
So what is a deck?
So the deck's gonna be 60 cards.
Okay.
Usually you'll have a couple different types. You'll have either like lightning and water in one deck. And the object is you'll have prize cards. You have 6 prize cards when you start the game.
Okay.
And then as your Pokemon are battling each other in the game, you know, if you knock one out and then you get a prize card, so then like sometimes if you knock out like a bigger Pokemon, you can take 2 prize cards.
Okay.
So if you take the opponent's last prize cards, you win the game.
Right on.
So, you know, very competitive game. You know, I think the last time they had a big regional around here, it was almost 1,800 players.
Wow.
And actually, we have a competitive team we sponsor.
Oh, really?
So our
That's
boy
sick.
Azul Garcia Grigo won the whole thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he's
That
like
is
one of
sick.
the best players on the planet. True.
Hey,
Boom. Charizard EX right there.
I know that's a good one.
There we go.
That's
That's nice.
Is sick.
So there's actually an alt art one that's worth a little bit more, but like still, it's a
Yeah,
Charizard
that
EX,
is
man.
awesome, dude.
That's good, man. Look at that. Well done. Here we go. Centering looks actually pretty decent. Little left to right, but this actually has a shot at hitting. Well, now you got a little tick right here, so you're probably going to be a Gem Mint 10. But still, I mean,
That
boom,
is
there you go.
sweet.
Hit
For
the
those
Charizard,
sleeves,
man.
there we go.
Let's go.
That is awesome.
Now, these cards are so pretty, too. They look beautiful.
That is sick.
So, yeah, we'll put that over there by the Zapdos. And the cool thing is, like, you know, all the cards that came out in '99 in the United States, so like your first edition Charizard, which is like the $100,000, $200,000 card, you know, people still open that sealed product to this day, which is just wild. Yeah, like we've had, oh, here we go, that's a character rare. Oh, Pika, that's so sick, look at that, that's beautiful.
Pikachu.
That's a cool character rare. That's probably one of the better pulls in the set, actually, if I had to say. Like, that's worth more than a Charizard is.
And what's behind it here?
Oh, Venusaur EX, there we go.
That is sick.
So now we're just gonna pull a Blastoise and we'll get them all. You know, that's
Get
awesome.
the big 3.
Yeah, right? No, that's a little god pack you got right there.
That
That's
is
sick.
sweet.
Nice work, man. The Venusaur is sick, but this character rare is really cool. People love these because they just look awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Looks like a comic book drawing almost.
Now, such a fun set to open this one. Oh, that's sick right there.
That is cool.
That is awesome, yeah. So that you have your little Bulbasaur here, and that's a character rare. So like, you know, you got some of the good starters. Like Pikachu's a great character rare, Bulbasaur's a great one, Dragonite too, that's pretty cool. So this is a pretty good box so far, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty dope. You're getting some good character rare.
Yeah, taught me a
stuff,
thing or
man.
two. That was awesome.
Yeah, you know, with Pokemon, it's like, you know, because like, you know, you have a little child that probably will get into it. Like I have a 10-year-old and 7-year-old boys that love this stuff, and not by my doing, because I'm more of a Magic guy myself, but like, you know, TCGs are fun because there's something out there for everyone. Future generations of collectors, a long time from now, they're going to be wanting to collect this stuff when they get older.
Right,
When they have disposable income, when they get into their high income years, you know.
No doubt. When people do ask me, like, hey, what should I invest in cards? I'm like, Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, which ones? I was like, I know nothing about it. I just know Pikachu is not going to tear an ACL.
No, it's not.
That's all I know.
Pikachu's good, yeah, right?
that's all I
Exactly.
know.
He's going to be fine. You know, the biggest thing with Japanese cards is the centering. Like this one's got a tiny little tick of white you can kind of see right here.
Just a little dot.
Yeah, just a little dot. And then left to right centering, you know, is a little bit left to right, but with that little dot and the centering being as nice as it is, it's still gonna be a Gem Mint 10.
Sweet.
So boom, 10 right off the rip. But with these, we're looking for pristines in the Japanese stuff, that's for sure.
Pristine?
Pristine means it's like,
Not a thing wrong with it.
yeah, not a thing.
Okay.
You know, it's like, basically, pristine's gonna be the nuts when it comes to grading. So the Venusaur EX, you know, just beautiful card. This is the Scarlet and Violet 151 series. Everything looks beautiful in the back. Like there's not a flaw wrong with this card. So these can be printed with a wear coat, and that wear coat protects the card when you're playing with it. And they also have a core, so they actually are pliable too. So you can bend them a little bit and they'll be fine.
This card, that to my Patrick Mahomes, I'd
you'd be
a little
upset.
nervous,
Yeah, you'd be a little weirded out. Yeah, it might break the foil layer or something.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But this card right here, pristine 10.
Awesome.
Boom, it'll be the top of the population port forever.
There we go. First one we got,
Boom, Charizard.
Charizard. That was the Gem Mint 10.
Gem Mint 10 Zard, yep. Centering, little corner issues. We'll get you the next one.
Let's do it. What do we got?
Pristine 10.
There we go.
Sometimes that label
look
looks
at
so
that,
sexy,
dude.
right?
That does.
Oh,
Almost looks like it's stitched on there.
Yeah, it's embossed into
That
it.
is
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. So I mean, that's top pop right there.
Oh,
So I
that
mean,
is sick.
yeah, you never get a better copy of that card.
That is awesome.